Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your patience, as always. Hello, True Detective, Prepper, Terry, Infinite Corridors. Good to see y'all. Got a good one for you tonight. We're headed into an interesting part of The Witcher 3. Think you're going to like it. It's a lot of cutscenes, but it's a hell of a storyline. So look forward to spending a little time with you. Got to switch screens briefly and one moment here. Just checking to make sure I got the right game saved here.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. My, of course, my controller ran out of batteries. One sec. Okay. We're good to go. Thank you, my friend. All right. Let's rock and roll.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes. Pulse weak, but ready.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafe Lelen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iapus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Sorry to hear about that, Infinite Corridors. Hang in there, my friend. You're a good man.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle. Inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
All right, what did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow, you don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour or two.
Yen, don't get mad, but...
Stop. Suddenly I have an immense desire to drink.
Oh. Gotta skip that, unfortunately. YouTube friendly, that segment.
So? Head sorceress box your ears again?
You could say that.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? On your way west last time I saw you.
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho, dangerous horse sons those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables. to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only—
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what—
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because—
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first— how do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. Can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the draft.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen, It's that way, right?
Lambert. Listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it, you're gonna make me cry. Come here. Damn, broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We gotta look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue. Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked. Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
And he hurt himself.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Eskel! Eskel!
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up.
7 other
Time to have a
varieties.
drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. 3 of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
You're a genius, Suits.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Oh. You know, I never did this one before.
All right. How's this work?
Well, a twist here, a turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine.
Pass on that.
But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille blood de doigt. Hocus pocus abracadabra spluther.
Whoa.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. Witches! Witches attacking!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Oh, that was quick. Yeah, and shut that shit down right away.
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir. Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
It has total Princess Bride vibes
The
going
hook
on
would
here.
work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Inconceivable.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. OECK Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Kerak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price, too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. No, I I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal, Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe, Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriba, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Kaniatad, Taran Anadir, Diz.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And now, a sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help them. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
So yeah, talk about a wild part of the game, and oop, I mean to do that. All right. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about like sacrifice in general. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, with things like sacrifice, it's such a common theme in the Matrix, right? It's just endless, 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 endless in the Matrix, and it's one of the most common themes. One of the most common themes we see throughout history. Whether it's animal sacrifice, human sacrifice, both, and it just goes on and on and on, and it's always a sacrifice to, quote unquote, the gods, right? It's just never ending. So, why is that, right? Why is humanity, especially like the parasitic control structure, so freaking obsessed with sacrifice? It really is just too much. Anyways, just wanted to point that out. Sorry, I gotta get our swords in check here. Okay, that one. Sorry, we took these off, and for that stupid whatever the hell it was that we did with that wacky party we went to a stream or two ago, but I think it was a stream that we did last time. Sorry, just bear with me 1 minute. Gotta concentrate on this. Get it done as quickly as possible. Hell is... Okay. Really don't have one? I'm sorry, 1 minute, guys. Really confusing. Did it just crash? I think the game just crashed. Fucking Christ. What the hell? Hold on, I gotta restart here. Well, not the stream, but just the game. Won't take long. Thankfully to the trusty new computer. Well, I think like with the whole blood thing, it falls right in line with the whole Loosh thing. It's like it really makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's not bad.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Yeah, I mean, this freaking realm is just obsessed with... Whoa, what the hell is going on here? What is going on? Whoa, that's kind of freaky. Hold on. Did it load? Might have loaded the game wrong. I'm sorry, guys. 1 minute. I think it went off the wrong graphics card. For some odd reason. Okay. Okay. Loading up again. And it went with the Intel card for some reason. I think probably because I rushed it. Good. Good. Anyways, yeah, the whole blood thing is just a big, another red flag to add on to a mountain of red flags. The system is absolutely obsessed with blood sacrifice and pain and suffering and making lives miserable any chance it gets. And I just think really it continues to show.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
In my opinion.
Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Okay, there we go. Now we're good to go.
Esco. Happen on any interesting contracts lately?
Yeah, not lately. But about half a year back, I slew a manticore in Creighton, in a forest. Quick son of a bitch, that one. Jumped out of the undergrowth so fast my medallion didn't have time to give me so much as one twitch. I won't show you the scar. Too big a boy for that.
Get a nice sum at least?
Not one copper. Showed the beast's head to the elder in the nearest village. He swore on all the gods it was the first he'd heard of the monster. What about you?
Besides the griffin, same old, same old. Neckers, ghouls, drowners. Haven't seen a manticore in... must be a year now. See ya.
Alright, so we're going to head into another awesome part of the storyline where we deal with a possession. And those of you who have played Skyrim, I'm sorry, you will probably recognize the voice. But like, yeah, the two parts to today are great. One with Uma, and sorry, I just gotta do this again. I apologize. you shitting me? Did it again? That's something's wrong. Hold on. I'll try one more time, but I don't know what's happening here. Is the connection all right on the video? Hold on. Yeah, what the? Okay. I'm just checking something. I'm thinking maybe something stayed open when the last crash happened and I rushed it too fast. Sense. I'm sorry, guys. The more I use computers, the more I think I should use Linux. Yeah, it's something's eating the graphics card. Hold on. Is no, the RAM's actually fine. That's what I was, you know, I got quite a bit in here. I got 96 gigabytes of RAM and the 4090 NVIDIA card, but it's showing, even though all I'm doing is the stream at the moment, it's showing that the NVIDIA card is eating up almost 40% with literally just the stream going. Let me just try and switch scenes here and see if that does anything. I doubt it will, but what a bummer. I'm just going to leave that window up for a moment. It's still at 38%. I mean, I could try closing OBS Studio, but I'd really prefer not to because it may end the stream. Hmm. Yeah, RAM's at only at 11%. But it's that graphics card. That's what seems to be doing it. It's like it didn't recognize that the game closed or something. And the game is not on the list at the moment as running. I think it. I could try force closing OBS. I think that's really the only option right now. And nothing's really changing it. Let me try. Actually, no, I just had an idea. We may lose each other. If we do, I'll create a new stream, but just give me maybe like 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. All right, looks like it's still streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start this. That's the only way. But at least the stream stayed, so that's a good sign. So let me restart and be right back, my friends. Hopefully it'll be just long enough where we'll be able to do it, because graphics card did not stop being eaten by OBS of all things. All right, so be right back. Won't be 5 minutes, probably be like 3 minutes. All right, so I'm wondering if it's a OBS issue, because Windows did just update and OBS never eats up this much of the graphics card. So part of me is wondering if that's what's going on. Let's see if there's an update for OBS. Nope, no update. I'll try putting it on the Intel card. I don't know if it's... should be alright with that, as long as... I'm not 100% sure. Well, let's try loading the game and see what happens, because damn, this freaking video card should definitely be able to support it. I just can't believe OBS is eating up 40%, almost 40% of the graphics card. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so here we go. We'll give it another try. If not, there's one more thing I can do, but I'm not so sure if that's going to work. Game's loading now.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
That looks fine. Should be fine. Alright. See what happens. Everything looks great. You know, it did happen when I was in my inventory last time. Let me try keeping the same inventory. See if that helps. Alright. Nice pictures. Nice view, huh?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but
Alright,
Yennefer and the
good.
Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Oh, raining again. Oh, far from the worst weather we're likely to get. Ah! Ah! Better catching the rain.
Alright, so we're gonna be going and dealing with the possession, which
Will you
is
stay long?
hey, wait. Teleport right on over there. A really fun mission. Good night, Ed. Sleep well, man. Nice seeing you, brother.
Maybe they'll be a rainbow.
What's that? Gotta come back. Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honourable Clan Brockfire.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip.
Fucking a wild eye. Jarl must have dreamt another vision.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Ancrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but...
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Ancrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses.
Oh, it is.
But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay?
Aye, like it were yesterday. Ofcon fell overboard and near drowned.
Udalric dove in the waves and saved them.
'Twas the gods directed him. He said their voice commanded him to dive into the maelstrom.
Too bad they didn't protect him from harm. Cut his shoulder to the bone. Wound then festered for a month.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
The gods told him. Gotta do that blood sacrifice.
Rain's back again.
What am I to do now?
Sarah stopping for a visit.
Nay, it is an honor to host Ancrate's daughter.
She come for a reason. Maybe there'll be a rainbow.
Alright, buckle up, everybody. It's gonna get wild. You know what? X. Alright. Let me try while we're in this. No, should be fine. Alright, never mind. We've been good though. Fire ruins cool.
Fresh footprints. Damn, could be Ceres seriously wrong here. Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Udalric. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together. Got a minute? Sad when someone like Bran dies. Everyone says he was a good king.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared, devouring the Isles from the inside. Folk grew furious, claiming there was no one to mediate, resolve quarrels. But then Bran would return with loot, throw a feast, let the mead flow in rivers, and everyone loved him again.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Croc's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
You can count on me, Geralt. Soon as the race for the crown's settled.
I understand. What is this about?
We'll be back for more shortly.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Dead keys here for the fish.
Watch it!
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Everybody shitting on you.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
Oh,
To hear the gods is a gift.
That is just the Matrix in a fucking bottle, baby. Oh, holy shit.
What a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Kreit's guest...
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
That caught a turn.
Alright, so the payoff is going to be pretty
These
amazing.
continental dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Darkness behind you. Darkness.
Remember me, Jarl?
I remember, Geralt, I remember. Forgive me, the gods speak.
These continental dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their
What we're gonna
corpses
do,
out of the inn.
go return the sword,
We'll stick together. It'll all work out.
and then we're going to have a wild turn of events. Right after.
Ugly as a sea devil.
Back in that room up the mountain that we were just at. Must be a little bit longer till we do get there, but won't, not too long. Over here real quick.
Must be the place. Sirens racing to fight up top. Still alive. Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
There we go. Much easier.
Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Come on.
One exorcism coming up. Anyone here ever had the chance to play this game? I know I've said it a bunch of times, but I think it's the best game ever made.
This here's a calm village.
Damn.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Is God-fearing.
I feel shame. Don't know I'd be able to make that kind of sacrifice.
Clumsy sod.
Why'd you do it?
Aye, you drink last night.
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What?
God.
Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Yeah.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
So, I mean, seriously, talk about truth bombs, right? You have Loosh, and then you have attachments, fear, guilt, shame, all wrapped into one. It's the Matrix special on a platter being represented here through a parasitic and demonic entity.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
Hey, KSP. Good to see you. Knack, hello. Uncle, hello, hello. Anyone else who may have just dropped in? Hope everyone's doing well. Or has been here. Hey, Danny. Alright. Gonna get wild.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Bread heart should still work. So long as carrion crows haven't made their nest in a chimney.
Ready to tango.
Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it.
Go. Calling the entity out.
Looking
on
to
its
discourage
bullshit.
me.
Seriously, talk about, again, like another truth bomb. You know, it's just the Matrix plays endless illusions on us. Are you going to fall for them? Or are you going to say, fuck you, I'm not interacting with you? Call it out. Don't even call it out, just ignore it. It doesn't deserve your attention. Just kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Stand strong in your essence and sovereignty, your goal, your path, your unrelenting goal for liberation. Nothing can stop you. This place is just a big bag of
means you're
tricks.
scared.
Exactly. Just scared.
And?
I'm gonna miss it. Go back in here.
Somebody could break their leg or their neck. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Check the other room one more time. Yep.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt! Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan.
did
One
just
that
say that.
just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Taken. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the feed.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
key.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief.
Well, that's some trick.
You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
Just the exorcism side effects, that's all.
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few...
And you know what? That lines up. I don't know if any of you happen to watch the Jerry Marzinski interviews. I brought it up a few times, but there's a case he talks about with when he was working in the prison. And, you know, he dealt mostly with schizophrenics. And there was one who had an entity attachment, parasitic entity attachment, and the prisoner was like, I just want to get rid of this. I want to move on. And luckily he had Jerry on his side. Anyways, they worked together for a period of time. I don't remember how long, but anyways, it got to the point where, you know, the prisoner used his will, his intention, to get rid of the damn parasite, the voices, and went to Jerry and said, oh, I finally got rid of it. And, you know, thank you. Ends up going back to his cell. And not even 2 weeks later, he invited the freaking parasite back, the entity back. You know what his reasoning was? Is because it was too quiet. Because, you know, everything felt so different. So the poor guy was so used to having the voices in his head, the entity attached, that unfortunately he invited the damn thing back. Like, just really like a heartbreaking story. But this is, you know, such a great example to kind of align with that.
Days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
You can find those interviews on Odyssey if you're interested, by the way.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long. Got a minute? Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Crocs mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
You can count on me, Geralt.
I'm sorry, we already heard her say all that. This little view here. Yeah, we'll go up here real quick. I forgot about this. There. We'll go back in the house. Since I did that, I think there's a place of power. Do that last time. There we go.
Magic. A place of power. Whoa. Whoa. That was wild. Let's move along here. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider hitting the like button. It does help spread the word about the channel, possibly in the algorithm. Maybe.
Last night was... oof.
Could you tell a trout from a charm?
This here's Calm Village.
The village wasn't so calm.
Tend to your own problems.
Okay, asshole. Just one moment, guys. I'm a little weighted down here. Siren over there? Oh boy. They're coming. Come on, bitches.
winds howling.
What the hell? Can't get this thing. More of them, huh?
Sea graves. How the islanders bury their fallen. Not your lucky day.
That didn't sound good. I think I just heard a giant, maybe a rock golem.
Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Roach wants nothing to do with the bridge. Oh shit. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's some bullshit right there. There we go, that's it. I think. Yeah, we're all good.
Someone dragged a litter through here.
Like a wraith. Hear that? Oh, some wraiths. Nothing to see here, sir. I'm sorry, it's hard to keep up with the chat at the moment. Now I can. What are you guys talking about? Which one you saying I should play? Hold on, let's take a look here. Sorry, I got sucked into it. Oh yeah, Amnesia. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the series. Yeah, a few of you have mentioned it over a course of a number of streams. Psychotic break, spiritual experience. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on playing the Amnesia series. I'm gonna buy it on GOG at some point. For the hunt. There we go. How many are there? Isn't there like 4 or 5? Something like that? Sorry, I just gotta get rid of a few things. sold to the merchant before we started this one.
Giant tracks.
You gotta be kidding me. Every time you know what? It's every time I've that's why I saved it. Every time I activate this sword, the game fucks up. That is so weird. That one sword. What the hell? I'm not gonna use it anymore. Wow. Alright, hold on guys, sorry. I wonder if the sword's bugged. It's gotta be. It's every time I switch to it. Alright. I just bought some last week, so that's definitely on the list. Probably be playing that in the next month or so. I bought it when it was on sale.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I have I have GOG, Epic, and Steam, but I try to buy as many games on GOG as possible because you avoid DRM. You know, you actually own the game. So, in my opinion, it's the best for anyone who plays games, at least PC games, because you get to own them. I'm gonna do a whole video on that on this channel too, like just the bullshit that is DRM. Really screwed up. All right, let's try this one more time. We keep crashing, then we're probably just gonna have to call it a night and start off at another time. But I'd like to go a few more minutes and tangle with the giant. Yeah, I did. I played Alan Wake on Twitch when I was gaming over there, but I don't think I saved the files. But I'm definitely going to buy Alan Wake 2 when it comes out in October, and I'll probably play the first one just for the hell of it, leading up to the release of the second one. Let's see. I guess that's the best save with an infinite
The curse
sword.
that held
Let's
Uma
see.
proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yeah, Alan Wake is a masterpiece. It's that damn sword. That freaking sword. That is so weird, guys. Nails again. Yeah, I'm really hyped for Alan Wake 2 as well. Took him long enough to put it out.
I long to be home alone, to the modest abode whose corners I roam, to my dog with his pipe, to my two horses nightlife, to the alcove wherein lies my beautiful wife. So as my strength wanes and my breath shorter grows, and my sinews turn stiff, and my blood's coursing slows, it's time by time I will go to the modest abode whose corners I roam.
Die.
Don't jump. What the hell? This damn thing is... Siren is stuck.
Time to end this. Giant tracks.
Yeah, we know. Couldn't get in until I killed the siren. There he is.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man. Another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Aye, right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
Got nails and twine for you.
What? Oh, yes, finally. Poor Willem's here will stay put.
That's really nice of you, KSP. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely take you up on that offer. Thanks, my friend.
Who were these men?
My crew. They swore never to leave me. Kept their word.
You have the whole series?
Tall one's Wilmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Why do you and your crew stay?
We cannot leave. If we ventured it again, the giant would kill us all. Like he did the others.
Why'd the giant spare you?
Me and me crew and the sirens. We're helping him build a longship. I sew the sails and run away at times, and then the sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where's he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But you?
Promise, won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me, suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Wilmar, damn it! You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. Had her starved to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
You know what I'll do, KSP? I'll search on my channel in the comments and respond with it in the
I'm looking for
section.
Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in. Neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh,
The young on Crete was here too.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Thank you.
Remember when this was?
When what was?
When Hjalmar on Crete was here with his men.
Oh, that? No, I don't remember. You might ask Wilhelm, though.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aim to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley. Garden, absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you once I found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. All on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
Alright. Can't deal with it anymore. Sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight. I didn't even use the sword that time, so... So we'll pick up next time and see what happens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry about crashes. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I may have to check the integrity of the game, actually. That's probably should have did that before, now that I think about it. Okay, well, that's verifying in the meantime. Yeah, the only thing I could think of that changed was the Windows update, so I may have to roll that back because I wasn't really having any issues before. Anyways, thank you, Prepper, Knack, and Danlet, KSP, Nigel. Hey, Nigel, good to see you. Just about to take off, but hope you're doing well, my friend. And True Detective for stopping by earlier. And anyone else who may be listening out there, appreciate you all. And probably see you, I don't know, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Not sure which day yet, but I'm going to try to start a new series soon. So I'm going to be on a Michael Newton another Michael Newton book. We'll do a cover-to-cover commentary. There's going to be some streams during the weekdays, probably next week and probably the following as well. So there'll be some late afternoon, early evening streams where we're going to be, going through that book for quite a while. So if you haven't had a chance to check out some of the Newton material, there are some playlists on the main channel if you're interested. And there's a lot we're going to cover. So look forward to going over that with y'all. And we'll see you soon. All right. Take care of yourselves. Don't work too hard. And the weekend is here. It's coming. A little bit ways away. All right. Catch up with y'all soon. Thanks so much. You know what? Now that I think about it, how about this? What I'll do is I just did the integrity check, and it did find something. So perhaps that's what's wrong. At least that's what we can hope. And I'm also going to try doing this. This might fix it too. So it did find something, so, or repair something. Okay. All right, so let's give it a try. Why not? Just gonna shut down this. Because I'm still in the mood to play. I mean, we're at a great point in the game. Screw it, right? We'll go back. But if it crashes again, then I'm definitely gonna go call it a night. The Witcher's probably like the most addicting game. It's ridiculous. Can never get enough of it. Just when I thought it was out, they pulled me back in.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. That's all
I'm gonna try to borderless window, see if that does anything. It's okay.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Oh, not too bad. That's a good save spot right there. We already talked to him.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Got nails and twine for you.
What? Oh, yes, finally. Poor Willem's ear will stay put.
I should go.
Fare you well.
Yeah. Alright, before we continue, I do gotta use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Won't be long. Hopefully the game behaves. Sword there. That's a good one too. Sort of.
Yalmar's encampment. They were attacked.
Do that again.
Broken back. As if he fell from a height.
Yeah.
Fought barefoot. Sirens caught them by surprise. taken by surprise, but they fought off the attack. I need more clues. Searched the perimeter. Dragged a boat north. 2 people came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Goat scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's follow the boat trail. I guess we'll go up here. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Oh, the bear. Jesus Christ, get your sword up, bro. Come on. Damn. Roach.
Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. One arrow in each. Good eye. Someone used this as cover. Got hit good. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Archer finally caught up to him. Now where'd that Archer go? Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that Archer go?
Why is he still red?
Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive. Archer was wounded too.
That's a hell of a view right there. Just iron. Here. Okay. Before we go up there. I'm going to miss something. That's a lot of sirens. shit. Oh. Whoa. Alright, that's why I just saved. Just to... down here, I don't think it is. Oh, OA is awesome. It's a shame the series didn't continue. That is a great show.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt.
Yeah, Prepper
then
OA is
hidden her
definitely worth
away
a watch.
on the Isle of Mists.
We didn't even hit that. At least that time. It says it's below. What are we missing here? Oh. What's that? Okay. Alright, it crashed again. I think it's happened every time I've been in the inventory. So, I'm sorry, guys. Gonna have to call it. It's gotta be something with Windows. That's the only difference is updating Windows. I can't think of anything else, so. Anyways, sorry about that. But now I'm definitely gonna call it a night, so. Knack and Prepper and anyone else who may still be around. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and we'll catch up with each other again soon. Definitely check out OA, though. Definitely. It's a real good one. Yeah, I have heard of, the series about the ship. I think it's by the same creators as OA, actually. But Netflix dumped it after one season. I watched, I don't know, 3 episodes of it. It was interesting, but I never finished it and got really discouraged when they already had canceled it, so kind of backed off from it. That's the worst part about Netflix. They come out with some of these series and they're awesome and they just don't finish it. They don't make an effort to like follow it up with like maybe like a one-off movie or a one-off long episode to kind of wrap things up. That's the really crappy part about Netflix, but did you enjoy I forgot what it was called too, but I know what you're talking about, Prepper. Did you watch that whole thing? Yeah. They shuttered it, yeah. All right, my friends. Catch up with you soon. I'll check the chat. I'm curious if any of you watched that ship show. Yeah, but oh, you know what? Actually, no, I don't think it was by the same creators as OA. It was by the same creators as Dark, which is another must-see. That one's really, really good. And bonkers. All right, my friends. Catch up with you soon. Take care of yourselves. Much love.